So something that I guess I don't know. I don't know if it was surprising. Maybe Lakers. We're done talking about the Lakers for now. The Rams. The Rams are shopping Cooper Cup.
Yes.
He is not going to be a Ram next year. They pretty much. I mean, he pretty much came out and was like,
Well,
no, no. He pretty much came out and said goodbye to the Rams and was like, I don't want
it's
this,
true.
but it's happening. Like he's
It's
out of
true.
he's out of there. And I feel like they kind of hinted at it, a couple like a week or two ago. Um, but now it's like okay, he's on the block. He's getting shopped. Landing spots. Teams that
Yeah,
need him.
I thought. I mean, I don't know. I get he wants to stay or whatever, but for
I,
them,
why
like,
leave?
huh?
Why get rid of him though?
This is the last year that he'll have some trade value.
Then why keep Matthew Stafford?
True.
I'm saying like okay, so we're gonna keep old Matt Stafford who still got it, and we're gonna get rid of one of his like one. We're gonna get rid of a receiver that he has like great chemistry with.
True.
For what? Because I mean you're not getting. I don't know. I mean you're not getting. You're not. This ain't the
No,
NBA.
his 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 trade value is not. Yeah, that's the problem. It's like his trade value is not high enough to for who his replacement would be if
Exactly.
they're looking to replace him.
Yeah, well, see, okay. Now there are the only thing is it's like if you look at who's going to be available, T Higgins, he's there apparently he's estimated to get like 30 mil. He's going to
Is he
be
not a free agent?
he's a free agent.
Yeah.
He's going to be getting an absolute bag somewhere.
So I mean, they could
Um
utilize him and sign somebody, but I would just keep.
but I'm saying the next best free agent at wide receiver is Chris Godwin. So we're comparing Chris Godwin to Cooper Cup.
Chris Godwin, who's not leaving.
He could, but
I doubt it.
that's the thing. It's like and it's kind of hard to even talk about replacements for Cooper Cup. I'd rather just, I mean, I got some landing spots for Cooper Cup, but replacement wise, I have no clue. I don't know what
Yeah,
Puka
yeah,
and
no
Tutu. Puka and Tutu, I guess, is the wave they're gonna
draft.
ride. I guess, but okay. Obviously, first team Cincinnati because T Higgins is out of there.
Yeah,
After they came out, he's estimated to get a $30 million contract. It's like okay, bros.
no. Well, yeah. Not only is he going to get a contract, but he's going to be able to try to make a name for himself. Because
Oh, fuck a name. He's getting paid.
no, of course, but no. I
Fuck
mean,
a
the
name.
reason he wants out is one of them. All right, you're right.
Sure,
He's
I
getting
get.
paid.
Yeah, no,
They're
yeah,
not going to.
make a
The
name.
Bengals aren't paying him 30.
He can go, try to make another Super Bowl with the Bengals and make a name. He's getting paid.
No, but it's. I mean, it's Joe and Jamar. We don't talk about team much.
Okay, but why are you getting that much money if you haven't already made a name for yourself? Like, I mean, he's the number one targeted free agent. People want him. People
For
want him.
sure.
He's got a
Yeah.
name. So Cincinnati, obviously, they could trade for Cooper Cup because if you're going to replace T Higgins, at least try to get somebody, a vet who you don't have to come in and worry about maybe building a connection between him and their quarterback. It's just maybe just an easier transition compared to a rookie or a journeyman that didn't get a lot of time on the field the season
Yeah.
prior. Wouldn't be the worst idea.
Yeah.
Houston, no Tank Dell. Diggs is a free agent. Don't know what they're doing with him.
Diggs came back.
Well, he's
I
still a
don't even
free
realize
agent
that
though.
he's still on the team. No, he's a free agent.
He is
I,
a free
I I
agent.
said like he came back and watched the playoff game.
Yeah,
That's
he was.
perfect.
I mean, he was out. He was because he was on the roster still,
Yeah,
so he
exactly.
was there, I guess.
Yeah, he was there with Tank Dell. Who's I don't know. Maybe I'm just an old asshole, but you're there in crutches. You gotta like get dressed up and put chains on and shit.
Yeah, you do.
Whatever.
Oh God, you sound like a
I know it
grandfather.
sounded so fucking bad, dude. That's
God,
on
you
me.
fucking putting on your chains and your
Yeah, no, that's on me.
God damn it! I just want to see Cooper Cup.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. That was racist. It wasn't racist, but no, that sounded like
No,
some
it
fucking
sounded.
98
It
year old
did.
grandfather.
Yeah, it's not you. Yeah, you sounded.
Guys wearing freaking boots and
Why you why you
Got
got
a
a crutch and a chain on?
got a
It's
Gucci jacket
stupid.
on or something. Yeah, no,
Um,
that was rough. My bad. Sorry, Tank. Wear whatever you want. I apologize.
yeah,
Fuck.
no. Shout out to Tank, bro. You honestly,
No,
he
dude. Honestly, good
yeah.
on him that he's getting injured and still checking out his, making sure he's
Yeah, fuck
fashionable.
that. No. Okay. Yeah, no. If Jameis can dance around and air guitar with his
I agree.
crutch, Tank Dell
I
can wear
agree.
a couple bust downs with his fucking crutch. It's fine. It's okay. His knee was absolutely destroyed a week
Yeah,
prior,
it was.
so
Yeah,
it's all right. But
yeah. Spend it
Houston,
while you can. Houston.
great, could be a great spot for.
Yeah.
I mean, just the fact you got CJ going into his third
Well,
year.
and I think given a young CJ a pretty
Had a sophomore slump.
yeah,
He had
relative.
a sophomore slump. He had a sophomore slump, bro. If you had straight A's your freshman year
And then
and
you
you
get
didn't,
two B's. It's not like he had
no,
fucking D's
no,
on his report
no,
card.
no. Oh, I mean, hey, bro, a D or two, he dropped that GPA down.
He didn't have a D or two.
You don't know.
Maybe he had a few C's. It don't matter.
A
But no,
couple
you,
C's
you, you
after
give
straight
him
A's
an
is crazy.
experienced receiver who can run crazy routes and just be open all the time. Cool. But for Coop, you're going to a team that throws the ball a lot, so
I
be
mean,
good for
it's
him.
just not similar. It's kind of similar to just the Burrow thing. It's like you can go in, won't have to worry about much problems with building chemistry, and you're giving CJ Stroud, a veteran, just how you gave him. I mean, if you were able to get him and Diggs back, I mean, you got two veteran receivers
Yeah.
who, I mean, now we're really cooking.
Now,
Um,
if they were to get one, voice crack. If they were to get one, who would you take? Diggs or Coop?
if Diggs can make a full recovery
Yeah,
and still be Diggs,
Diggsy.
Stefan Diggs. I
Sure.
mean, a year before. I mean, this is kind of like okay, right before Aaron Rodgers tore his Achilles, he was Aaron fucking Rodgers.
Yeah.
Like right before. I mean, the year before. I mean, when
Dude,
Diggs went
it
to
was they got a real shot at making the AFC Championship. Aaron Rodgers.
when Diggs made when Diggs went to Houston, made it over to Houston, it was like, oh shit. Like they
Yep.
this is an upgrade. Like they're locked in. They're locked in
Plus
this
Mixon.
year. Plus mix. I mean, they no, we were hyping it up. So I don't think if last year they're picking up Cooper Cup instead of Diggs, we're gassing it up as much. I think it's
Well, I
hype.
mean, with knowing what we know now, coming off of a sophomore slump, yeah, it's not that cool to. But I think worst case scenario is, which is very possible, is getting neither.
Yeah. Well, no, I think if they're not in the if they're not in the race for Cooper, I think they're probably throwing,
They're
putting
probably throwing a lot of money.
they're putting a lot of
I mean,
eggs in the Diggs
I think
basket,
it's
probably.
probably pretty rare that they'll get both.
Yeah.
But they can. I think they can trade away a guy like a
But
Damian Pierce.
bro, but their receiving I mean, the receiving room is so depleted. If there was any team to get both, it'd probably be them.
Would you give up Nico to get both?
No.
No.
No. I mean, this is a 1 year shot because we're getting Tank back the next year. We're probably
Yeah.
not, and then we'll get rid of somebody,
Yeah.
but I don't know. I think it's
No,
definitely.
for real.
I think they
Yeah.
should definitely. I think phone calls should be made at least. There should be
Sure.
some conversations.
Yeah. Talk about it, but throw a
He
bag of Diggs and call it a day.
he said he didn't want to leave LA. He could go to the Chargers.
Hey, good.
Chargers need a receiver.
He could cause some recruiting violations.
Probably not any. Nah, no recruiting.
No, they don't do that much in the NFL.
He won't have to move. He won't
He
have
won't
to.
have to move.
He won't have to do any. He won't have to worry about a thing. And he's later in his career. Maybe that's attractive. Maybe
Yeah.
he's like, I don't got to worry about shit. I
No.
can just.
I get to drive to the same workplace every day.
Same stadium,
Well,
just a different
I
practice
would imagine that
facility.
they're. Yeah, it's probably a
Different
block away.
facility, but same place every Sunday, every
Yeah.
other Sunday, whatever the fuck.
Whatever Sunday it is, yes.
And they need it. I mean, these are three teams that Jamar Chase is an outlier, but besides that, these are three teams that could use it. that could use him. I mean, this isn't just
Yeah,
the Patriots have a lot of money, so he can go there. I mean,
sure.
this is like no, like they could use him.
Yes.
Um,
Um, but I mean, they can also trade away a few shit receivers for him.
Chargers.
Yeah.
Oh well, you see, there's this guy. Here we'll play a early guess the athlete. He wears number
Okay.
one. He wears number one on the Chargers. He's the first ever player to have no hands at all. His appendages just two nubs. And somehow I don't know, 2.5% catch rate probably. I don't know.
2.5.
Yeah, but you would think he had hands. Like it looks like he has them, but he doesn't.
Sure.
It's like when people who have nubs or they're like cut off. I don't know why I keep calling it nubs. It sounds
Yeah,
offensive.
you keep nubbing it
It
up.
sounds
Yeah.
offensive, but when people are
Probably is.
what's a different word for
Dumps.
when people are stumped.
Yeah.
Like it's like when people are stumped. Like when they can still feel the pain of their extremity.
Yes.
It's kind of like that. Like you can still see Quentin Johnston's. That's the answer. You can still see Quentin
I was
Johnston's
aware.
hands. You can still see them,
you
but they're
you you
not
you can
there.
yes.
I think
Yes.
it's that
He
he's got
is.
one of those
He has
disorders.
ghost hands. Yeah.
Ghost hands. But yeah, you could trade him. Perfect. Now there's a thing. That's
No one wants him.
that'd be like real disrespectful. If I'm the
Nah,
Rams,
it's
I'd
like
fuck
it's like
you.
yeah.
I'd rather get into. I'm picking up
It's like
Antonio Brown
trading Luca
before.
for Bronny.
I'm picking up Antonio Brown before I'm trading for Quentin Johnson. I'm
It's a
sorry.
real shit. Like people talk about Kaepernick not being in the league. It's a real shame AB's not in the league.
It is an absolute shame. Maybe he's not in the league because he would
But
be.
it's also like he keeps calling people the C word, so it's probably not that cool.
Yeah, I mean, well, he's calling a lot of people a lot of things, and he's doing a lot of. He's a guy. He's a guy. He's definitely.
He's got his own avenues
He's got
full
his
with
own, the CTESPN and stuff.
CTE
He's
ESPN
doing,
is
his,
it's booming right now. The
he,
business is booming, dude.
I'll say he is creative.
He is.
I'll say he's definitely creative.
That's a good word.
Speaking of AB, Pittsburgh, we all know they were all in trying to trade for Ayuk. They had a package set up. They had it, on the table. Didn't go through. So they're probably going to make a move for a receiver. And whether
T Higgins, no,
no chance. Not
no.
$30 million. No, dude, no, absolutely not.
You're right.
Whether you
You're right.
whether you love or hate George Pickens, he needs somebody to take some pressure off of him.
He
He
does.
can't. He can't handle it. Like
And maybe a seasoned vet who can teach him the ropes a little bit.
and I'm not even trying to hate on Pickens, but it's like he genuinely I don't think in this I don't know if he's just mature enough to handle all of this pressure, and it's all on you, bro. It's like
Sure.
this is the Pittsburgh Steelers. This isn't the Jaguars where the fan base is kind of like, you're good, I guess. Like it's cool. It's like no, we expect excellent at the receiver position. Mike Tomlin, receivers. That's there's I don't know. It's no. What are we in for? When Chase Claypool was there, it was, oh my God, look at this Canadian fucker. He's so good. When Juju Smith-Schuster was there, it was like, wow, he's making TikTok.
Forgot about AB.
When AB was there, it was, wow, look at him. Oh my God, he's burning his feet off in Vegas.
Who was
who else do we have to talk about? I mean, it's just who the fuck is Marcus Wheaton? Like it's like it's like they ball.
The guy who did weed. Martavis Bryant
did weed. Shut the fuck up.
Guy did so much weed he got kicked out of the NFL.
But it's like shout out to Josh Gordon. But it's just
Seattle Sea Dragons or whatever they're called.
Receiver excellence, Pittsburgh. Sure. They could use it. I don't know if they're going to be able to make that move or are really even going to try to be in a Cooper Kupp sweepstakes. But
is there a receiver you think that they're going to go after?
There was a receiver.
You think they make Quentin Johnson good? They make Chase Claypool look good.
Yeah, I mean they made Mike Williams good. Van Jefferson, bro, they make receivers good. Stop playing. Stop playing. Well, Van Jefferson, he was pretty. He was okay with the Rams. Yep. He was okay with the Rams. So I mean, but either way, if you could take a decent receiver, and he'll look better as a Steeler.
Senior Ghost Hands.
Even
Mr. Stubbs.
I think Ghost Hands could go over there and make a name for himself.
Yeah.
maybe grow some hands back. Tampa. We brought up Tampa because Chris Godwin could, because like I said, besides T Higgins, I mean he's a receiver that the bag might just be good enough for him to say goodbye to Tampa. And
Yeah, but I don't know. Something tells me he's staying. Because
you
I
see,
thought Mike would leave.
did
Mike's
we
older.
did we think he was gonna leave? I don't think we thought he was gonna leave.
I don't think Chris Godwin's gonna. I think the two of them are gonna stay together. Now, granted, they're not gonna win another Super Bowl, but don't shrug.
Dude, I don't know.
Baker's cool. They're not winning.
Washington was just in the NFC Championship game.
Yeah, and if the Bucks make it, they're losing too. So, is what it is. We were we were trying to think of like a good name for what we were. We were the sacrificial lamb.
Washington?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I think that was okay. Sure.
It's like it would have been a lot harder to convince fans that this is such conspiracy, just jargon. This is nonsense. But no, it would be harder to convince fans that the Eagles could smoke the Lions and
Lions
yeah,
than y'all.
than us. Yeah,
Maybe. I don't think many
but we
people
beat the
think
Lions, so it doesn't make any sense actually.
that.
Goodell's got it down to the science.
But Chris Godwin, the
Yeah, I
bag
mean,
would be good enough. And
he
this is
could
another
go.
person who's later in his career, because if Cooper Kupp's a free agent, it's like, all right, who's giving me the best bag? Like I'm
Yeah.
already a Super Bowl champ. I've already done what I've done. It's like, let me get a bag. And I think that
Now
could
the
be.
staying in LA thing is probably gonna make a lot of sense. Like, Luca apparently bought a $15 million home, like right
Dude,
before,
and
like less than a month ago.
uh,
You know what sucks is that they've probably been
uh,
everyone that he talks to on a daily basis is working up this trade, has been working up the trade while he's buying that house. And they're like, yeah, go ahead, buy the
you,
market. Yeah, great. I love the kitchen.
am I a piece of shit for like as soon as I like went like and then like in my head
Yeah,
mid
like, I
like
don't care.
well no it was like dude he's so rich like I don't
Yeah,
fucking
who cares?
care. It's like
Just
why would I
leave
feel
the house
bad?
there.
It's like dude you're gonna turn into an Airbnb and you're gonna make more
You're
money
gonna
than
make
you would if
way
you
more money.
sold
Yeah,
it. Like I don't feel
whatever.
bad for you at all. Actually I don't.
No,
Oh no
but
I gotta go play
it's
with LeBron. Like
no,
oh
no. Yeah, exactly. But no, it's the principle of like he went through the process to buy a house, and everyone knew that he was buying a house and wanted to stay there. Like it's when you buy a house somewhere, it means that you're planning on staying
oh yeah no I don't think he had any plans on leaving
there.
anytime
No,
soon. Especially if he buys a $15 million house. That's
exactly.
hilarious.
Yeah,
Miami. Only reason I put Miami on there is because if Tyreek truly wants out, it's an option. I mean, it's a conversation. It's a phone call. Hey, obviously the Rams getting fucking Tyreek Hill. That's a you
they
want
have
to talk
to
about it. You
throw
want
in
to talk
some
about
else.
you want to talk about a steal. You want to talk about a fleece.
There's a
You
real
swap
fleece.
you swap Cooper for Tyreek. Yeah, no, Matt Stafford's gonna have his retirement tour looking pretty
Not
pretty.
for real. Yeah,
But I don't know. I don't think Cooper Cup is gonna want to go spend the rest of his prime with Tua throwing him the football. Kind of the reason
uh,
why Tyreek wants out.
yeah,
So it's like why? Why would I do that? Why would I do that to
yeah.
myself? I'm not gonna do that
It's
to
funny
myself.
that like Tua is not. I don't know. Tua's position is probably the most annoying. Just because it's like everyone knows he shouldn't be there, but they keep saying that he should be there, and yeah, I don't know. It
And
sucks.
and I know I should on like hindsight perspective, like makes you think you're smarter than you really are, but I
We
feel
said this
like,
beforehand.
but I do feel like a lot of people, like when Hertz was subbed out for Tua in that championship
Of
game.
course, of course.
Like, and through that touchdown, they won. Like, even at that moment, it was like, you're not better than Jalen Hurts. Like, you're not.
No, for real.
I
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
know. Like, I didn't. It's like
Now,
you didn't feel
once
it.
once Tua won, I think there was like just a mass amount of hype for Tua over
Yeah,
Hurts
no,
and a ton of hate toward Hurts for some reason.
yeah.
Um, but I think that's definitely flipped. Now I do. There is a video of Jalen Hurts like just only speaking in fucking Instagram motivational quotes. It's pretty annoying.
Oh, well,
Um,
he's Edgar Allan Hurts. I mean, that's who he
yeah,
is,
no,
bro.
it's the
I
way he
told you, bro.
speaks.
He's very kumbaya. He's very
It's kind of
Jalen Hurts
annoying.
is You're such a hater, bro.
I know.
The Eagles
I'm
fans don't.
allowed to because he's on
Eagles
the Eagles.
fans, they don't deserve a quarterback that calm. They don't
They
deserve
don't
a
know.
quarterback because
They
that's a quarterback that could
they
go into
deserve Mike
Philly.
Vick, dude.
That's two. God damn it. We're gonna make a swear jar or some sorts for
Yeah,
you.
it's alright.
You put a dollar in the jar. Devin,
McNabb
no,
was
I
cool.
think the who?
Donovan.
Donovan. Oh yeah, no, Donovan. I mean, Mike Vick, bro. I don't. Whatever.
No,
Mike Vick.
that was just a stupid
It's
joke, but
Vic. It's hilarious because Vic is Eagles. Vic, Jalen Hurts. I mean, but I don't know. Michael Vick. He was pretty calm for Eagles
he
fan
was.
base. Eagles fan base. I don't know. They don't deserve these calm quarterbacks. They need one that's like either as like
Nick
just loud
Foles.
and anxious. No, Nick
I don't.
Foles was
Have they had crazy quarterbacks?
Gardner Minshew. I mean,
Yeah, it's like
I don't think
Gardner's like a. I don't know. He's like a shit kid. You know, he's just tugging at your ankles. He's not that crazy. It's just kind of a nuisance. You know.
I don't know. He's like Theo Vaughn if he played in the NFL. It's just
Sure.
I
Yeah.
guess it is what it is.
Whatever.
No, honestly, Jameis Winston is the Theo Vaughn of the NFL.
James.
So
Yes.
I'm gonna
Yes.
take that back and replace him. Last team I got
Cat Williams
San Francisco 49ers.
for Kupp.
The reason I say that is because
Is Ayuk a free agent or no?
that's a great question. I'm not sure. I don't think Steelers would have traded for him if he was only on a year left. But that's the thing. I don't know if Ayuk or Debo wants to be a 49er next year.
I don't think either of them do.
Oh, Ayuk signed his extension before last season or before this season.
Oh, he did sign his. I'm an idiot. Yeah.
We because yeah.
No, because he was a free agent. They made a whole thing about him signing, or no, he had 1 year left. He would have been a free agent. They extended him. Yeah.
No, we spent like a good 2 or 3 months talking about it, and
him and Jaden Daniels, and whatever, him and this. But now, which can put him on the market to be traded. I doubt that will happen.
I don't think San Fran will be opposed to moving Ayuk. I don't think San Fran would be opposed to getting rid of Debo, and I don't think either of them would be opposed to going to a different team either.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that's the trade, but I'm saying if they end up losing both Ayuk and Debo, could always call up the Rams and see what's up for see what the price is for Cooper. I mean, it's an option. But out of all these teams, or one maybe I didn't say, what's the one most likely and the one you'd want? The one you'd want to see?
None of them feel that cool. I think ideally I'd like to just see him stay, I guess. Like, I mean, it's banking on the fact that like the Rams don't get a better situation out of this, whether that be another receiver or just someone in general.
Let's say staying isn't an option.
Yeah.
Me personally, out of all these teams we talked about, Kupp being the 2 to Jamar Chase.
I was about to say I like the Bengals.
That would be crazy.
I thought about the Texans, but if they keep Diggs, who cares?
See, but that's what I would want to see. Cincinnati, him with Jamar, that's something like I think I'd want to see.
Yeah.
Most likely. I think
most likely is him staying, but
I don't, bro.
Actually, never mind. No. Don't.
He said he doesn't want to leave, and the Rams were like, too bad.
Well, they said that they would put him on the trade market, so they're gonna listen to everything. If they don't get anything good enough, then
bro, Luka just got traded. Cooper Kupp's getting traded.
This should not be a new precedent. We just trade superstars.
Yeah, no.
This is not a thing.